What's really stopping you? If you truly want this, nothing can hold you back. But if you don't really want it, anything, any tiny setback, the slightest obstacle becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason to quit, a justification to avoid going down that path. Be real with yourself. If someone calls you fat, yeah, it might sting, but maybe there's truth in it. If they call you dumb, sure, it's mean, but maybe it's a wake-up call. Life is harsh, but take it as it comes and make that change. Where's your motivation? Imagine being woken up at 3 a.m. with someone saying, "Let's go, we're running." Could you get up and push through the exhaustion? Rise again tomorrow and the day after that. Keep getting up. Prove that you can handle this. Obsession drives people. Some become obsessed with being the toughest person alive. Are they there? Who cares? They believe it. Once you're truly obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. That's part of the process. Don't buy into what everyone else says about balance. To become the best in the world at what you do, it's not about having everything perfectly aligned. If you want to reach greatness, you've got to be unbalanced, willing to tap into every ounce of energy and strength within you. Balance can come later, once you've achieved something incredible. As one wise person said, the only way to win is to succeed so big that everyone compares themselves to you, and you eventually forget they exist. Success, as they said, is the only revenge. Not just the best, but the only one. Anything else is just petty. If you're dwelling on what others think, you're letting them win. Focus on your goals and your victory. When you win, you grow so big they fade into irrelevance, your shadow eclipsing them, leaving them unseen behind you. Give someone purpose and the ability to achieve it, and they'll crawl over broken glass with a smile, feeling capable, powerful, respected, and admired. Those are the things that drive someone to the ends of the earth. When you have those, you can endure any hardship. But don't look for answers in the light. None are there. The light's too happy, too easy. No one needs lessons on how to live in happiness. That just comes naturally. The real challenge is the dark times, and the truth is, you won't reach that depth unless you put yourself there. It's all on you. The ball's in your court. No more messing around. Want a better life? No one else can do it for you, not even God. Only you can help yourself. So grab a notebook, take a hard look at yourself, and write down exactly what you're going to accomplish this year. Today is the day to drop the excuses. Forget the drugs, forget the cigarettes, forget anyone holding you back. It all begins now. This is the year of the soldier. It's time to reclaim what's yours. Every morning, hold yourself accountable to your mission, not a company's, but your own. Create your own mission statement. What do you want to stand for? Once you've got that clarity, then you can work on getting better. You can start making real progress. But until you know what you're fighting for, you'll never take a stand. You'll just be sitting down. The truth is, you've got to stop caring what anyone else says or thinks. You need that unshakable mindset. You know exactly who you are. You've got your circle of people who understand you, who know what you're about, and anyone who doesn't like it? Too bad. Now let's be real. You're lazy. You know exactly what you need to do, you just don't want to face it. Because let's be honest, it sucks. It sucks to put in the effort, to push through the discomfort. But the real fear? It's never reaching your potential. It's always coming up short, always quitting before the job's done. And the sad procrastinating and avoiding what needs to be done. One day you'll look back and think, I could have been great. If there's a voice in your head telling you that you've got talent, that you could do something amazing, listen to it. There are no shortcuts. It's you against you. If you don't grasp that, you're in real trouble. Here's the truth. It's easier than ever to rise above because people today are soft. They lack work ethic. They can't stick to anything. They're distracted, obsessed with social media, constantly checking their notifications because they can't commit, they can't say no. Your biggest enemy is you. That's the battle, facing yourself. Understand this, it's always you against you. The only person standing in your way is you. No one else, just you. Forget about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. What you need is discipline. Motivation isn't there every day. Some days, yeah, you might feel pumped like you can't wait to hit the gym. But on most days, it's a grind. You'll think, I have to get to the gym. Once you start, it feels good. And when you're done, you feel even better. But that first step, it's always hard. Your body craves comfort. It'll try to trick you. It'll whisper, maybe today's a day off. You didn't sleep well. You don't feel great. It's tough, especially when you're young. Waking up at 6 a.m. in the off-season while your friends are sleeping in, eating pancakes, relaxing. That's hard. Heading to practice, loaded down with gear in 90-degree heat, while everyone else is at the pool or beach. That's hard. And when your body's already spent from back-to-back workouts, it's even harder to throw, catch, block, tackle, and compete against those bigger and stronger than you. But this is where discipline kicks in. It's about pushing past the comfort, past the excuses, and showing up day after day, only to go home that night bruised, battered, and drained. But knowing you'll have to show up again the next day, just for the chance to try again. But understand this, life is tough. Those people who constantly complain, I can't catch a break, get them far away from you. You don't need that energy. No one wants to hear that. Everyone faces bad breaks. We all go through rough patches, but what matters is what you do next. Stay up, think it through, figure out what went wrong, and get back to it. Messing up is part of the process. It happens over and over. Every bad break is an opportunity to reassess, reset, and get better. Those who see challenges and whine, why does this always happen to me? They're dangerous. They're like a drain on your energy, the opposite of fuel. You need to remember the purpose is you. That's easy to forget. Every single day, you'll wake up with things you don't want to do, but that's life. Keep pushing forward, and don't let anyone rob you of your enthusiasm. Ask yourself, are you going to be weak today? Are you going to let yourself walk around all day knowing you could have given more, but didn't? Think about those times when you're on your own path, feeling like you're too different to fit in with the friends you have, but not quite successful enough to connect with the people you want to be around. That's when you want support. That's when you need people to root for you. Because once you've already made it, that's when people start saying, they're amazing, they're so good. But by then, you don't even need it. You've already won. When you walk out of here today, walk out knowing you're a winner. Imagine stepping out the door feeling like you lost. Who wants that? Wouldn't you rather walk out a winner? So make the choice. Will you be that person who fights to the very end, or will you settle for less? Because for some, it's worth fighting to the death to avoid being that person who just gave up. Sometimes getting close to the edge is what it takes. It might sound extreme, but if you want real results, you've got to give it everything. Otherwise, you'll end up like everyone else. You need to be the first person rooting for yourself, long before anyone else does. Picture it as a slow clap in an empty auditorium where it's just you cheering yourself on. That image is powerful because it's true. Most people struggle to go it alone, but the path of the exceptional is by nature a lonely one. Rather than fighting against it, see it as a sign that you're on the right track. If everyone else were cheering you on, it would mean you're just like them. And that's not where you want to be. It's easy to give up, absolutely. It's the easiest thing to say, I'm done, I'm not going to keep going, I don't feel like it. Quitting takes no effort. What's truly hard? Saying, yesterday I gave everything and got nothing, but today I'm going to do it all over again and push even harder. That's the hardest thing in the world, to get up every day, give 100%, and feel like you're still stuck in the same spot. That's a real grind. And there comes a day when reality hits. Maybe you're on the field, tired of striking out, or perhaps you've been fired from your 5th job, and the pressure's mounting at home. Whatever the situation, that's when you face the ultimate test of resilience. There comes a day when being mediocre, being average, just burns too much to handle. You reach a point where you can't take it anymore, and you finally get up and unleash something that's always been inside you. It's been waiting to come out, but you held back because it demanded too much pain and commitment. Be the one who embraces the sad. That's how you reclaim your time in your life. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Take action now. Write down your goals, set your plan, and start working towards it today. Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your dreams. Join the movement of those who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Share your journey, inspire others, and hold yourself accountable. Let's transform our lives together. Begin now and unleash your potential. The world is waiting for you to show up and shine. So what are you going to do today to take that first step?